Hey everybody, welcome back to It's the Magic for Me podcast. I'm Morgan,
I'm Whitney.
and we are going to be talking today about our travel agency. So, we own Magic for Me Travel Company, hence the name. It's the Magic for Me podcast. We own Magic for Me Travel Company, and we just want to share a little bit about agency owning, working with us, working for us as an agent, or well, working with us, and you'll hear why we say that, why we started, when we started, kind of some destinations we book, and that kind of stuff. So, Whitney, I'm gonna let you start, and we'll just kind of roll with it.
Okay. So Morgan and I have both kind of worked with gotta readjust, other travel companies in the past. And we both got some management experience in different areas. But we kind of wanted to make something that felt more like a home family type feeling
Yeah.
of an agency. So we kind of came together and said, okay, what are we lacking in this other feel so that we could bring it all in one place and help others be able to reach their goals too, like we wanted
Yeah.
to in the beginning. And it took us a while because there was just a whole lot of questions that we needed to be answered and couldn't get answered. So
Yeah.
uh, we want to be able to answer those questions easily and be there for everybody. And it's so far that's what we've been able to do, and I've enjoyed it. I know you have too. So
I love it. I love every second of it. Um, when you hear somebody say, taking a risk on yourself and trusting in yourself and following your peace, that's really what we did here. We went through some mess and then came out successful on our end. We have followed peace. We have followed, you know, followed the
our
Lord,
gut.
helped each other. I mean, we've really
Yeah.
kind of we've cried a lot, we've laughed a lot, we've had oh my gosh, this is really happening moments. um, and it has been a ride. We started on May the 1st of 2024. So we've only been in business for about 2 months. And we set some pretty crazy high goals for ourselves and our agents for this year. And we're really close to being halfway there in 2 months.
Yeah. two
Like
months.
really close. Um, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. We wanted to do $1 million agency wide. We started in May, so 7 months before the end of the year, and we're almost halfway there in 2 months. So I'm just
Mhm.
like, wow.
And I thought about it earlier, but we have to remind the boys because they made a
Oh,
promise,
they did make a
and
promise.
we've topped that, haven't we?
We are very close to that. Our
I was
husbands,
thinking, yeah.
our husbands made a promise to us and some of our agents that if we could do, I'll have to find the paper. If we could do X amount in sales, for vacation bookings, they would dress up however we deemed, however our agents deemed, um, whatever we decided, and go to a Halloween party. I forgot about that.
hmm And I think everybody decided on Peter Pan and Tinkerbell with
Peter
tights.
Pan with tights. And our husbands are not small men.
No.
I totally forgot about that. So we will have to circle back to that.
Yep.
Um, but that's just the kind of stuff we like to do. I mean, we like to have fun. We like to have a good time. When you work with us and we are very choosy with our words, we like to say that our agents work with us. We
Mhm.
like collaborating with our agents. We like, as you saw, our mini episode, Lissa was on here or heard, whatever, however you watched it, heard it, listened to it, whatever. Lissa is one of our agents. She came on our podcast with us or with me because Whitney was on vacation. We'll get into her vacation in another episode. Um, but yeah, we like to invite our agents on our Instagram, on our podcast. We're working on a YouTube channel. We'll have them on our YouTube channel. We just like the community and the collaboration, and that's what we wanted. And that's why we started this. And that's kind of what we stand for. We stand for community. We started as travel agents about 3 years ago, and we're both like, we started with a really big agency. We were both like, what do we do now?
Help.
help help me, I don't know what to do. So when we started this, we're like, we don't want that. We want our agents to come in and know exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And I actually have like unread messages from agents on my phone. We're in contact with everybody at least once a week. And we're steadily growing, but we stand for community. We stand for collaboration. We've both been the girls who didn't fit in. We've both been the girls who were like, I mean, I have friends, but I don't have anybody that I can really rely on. Or at least I know I have. I feel like you
Yeah.
have too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very.
that's kind of how I grew up. And even in high school, I was like, I mean, I have friends, but I had like one best friend in high school. But it was
Yeah.
like after we graduated, we just kind of went away. So in adult life, it's been hard finding friends, and especially after having kids. So a lot of our team, we're moms. We're moms that love Disney, moms that love going places and doing things with our families, by ourselves too, but with our families. So we want to not only support our agents, support our community, but help busy moms like you, your family, plan vacations. Somebody just walked in behind you.
It's Miss Princess Kingsley.
Miss Princess. Hi.
Bye.
Do you want to tell the podcast
You gotta
hello?
go. Well, tell everybody hello then. All right, now you gotta go.
If you're not watching the stream, Whitney's daughter just walked in. She just had a birthday last week, so she is the princess.
The princess.
But that exactly right there. That's why we do this. So kids can have the memories. We can have the memories, and we are going to support you every step of the way, whether you're our agent, whether you're our client. So that's kind of it. Whitney, you have anything to add?
No, I think we pretty much covered that. I
mean, covered it.
I don't know. Yeah, we're just a family setting. That's just kind of how it is. We tell each other that we love each other, and we just
all the time. And I am not a physical touch person, but when like Whitney and I have been friends for what, 3 years, 4 years, something like that.
Yeah.
I could count the time on one hand that we have actually hugged.
Maybe twice.
That's my guess. But
yeah.
I'm telling you, we are planning a little gathering of some of our agents, and I want to hug every single one of these people and just be like, because of you, dreams are coming true, and we literally could not do this without you. Yeah. So not a physical touch person, not a hugger, but I cannot wait when we see some of these ladies all of them in person.
Because we really haven't met everyone. I mean, in person, we've seen each other on video, but like we have people that are in Texas, New Jersey, but Pennsylvania,
New York, Colorado,
New York, all over the place. So,
and you
Ohio.
You can hear from our voices. We are in the South. We are from South Alabama. South Alabama. Oh, that's gonna be bad on the recording.
Okay, Forrest Gump.
Yeah. We are based in South Alabama, but because of the amazingness of social media, we have agents all across the country. So you don't have to live right next to us in our same town, same state to work with us. You can live across the country, and thanks to technology and social media, we make it work.
Yep.
Whitney, why don't you talk about how to work with us as a client?
So working with us as a client is super easy.
Very easy.
As far as, whenever you come to us and say, hey, I want to plan a sandals trip, Disney trip, whatever you're wanting to look at, then we send you a little form. It has a very simple 2-minute form. You fill out everybody's name, ages, your address, email address, what your dates are, just some basic information so that we can really get a feel of what you're wanting, what you're looking for in a vacation, and then what you're wanting to accomplish. So we take that form, do our little research, and then bring you this. Usually, there's, I don't know, between me and Morgan, I know we have this little quote form that we send out to you, and it's got a couple options with the room types. Your, if it's a sandal strip, then it would be like your butler or what kind of suite it is. Um, and then any of the optional things that you might have wanted to add, and then the prices, so that everything is just right there out front. For trips like that, we don't charge service fees. The fees that the prices that you would see on the websites yourself is the same prices that we see, but we take a lot of the researching and guessing out of planning it.
Yeah.
So we're looking at all of the reviews. We're looking at all of the travel advisories. And because there's a lot of those, and you don't think about them until
Yeah.
after you book somewhere, and they're like, "Oh, this is the do not travel area."
Oh
Well,
crap. What does this mean?
oops. So yeah, I mean, we're just here to take out some of the guesswork, and
Yeah.
then the way that, I mean, just to be upfront with everybody, just the way that we get paid is through the companies, not through you paying us. So
Yeah.
it doesn't cost you anything to use our little small business. We love it. I mean,
Right.
and
Yeah.
especially with Disney, with your
Mhm.
dining reservations, you have to book those in advance. Those are not super easy to get all the time. So
And
we're
you don't
up
want to wake
at,
the client doesn't want to wake up at
yeah,
4 a.m.
at 4 a.m. to book a dining reservation, or at midnight to book a Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique.
for your cruise
So
excursions.
yeah, and your cruise excursions. So it's just an extra helping hand so that you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about all of the dates, things like that. So
Yeah. And we stay in constant contact with our clients. I know I usually contact mine, at least depending on when their trips are, at least once a month. If we're planning out once a month, every other month, if we're planning out into the next year. Now, once your trip, like once you get like 90 days in, is when I'm like constantly on it. Be like, hey, look, dining's coming up. What do we want? I have a form that I send my
mhm.
clients. And I know most of our agents have that form too. Um, it's asking you, what do you want? When do you want it? How do you want it? Where do you want it? That sounds all bad, but we're talking about dining here.
Dining.
um, I mean, we are here to assist and help. And if you are somebody who wants to plan your entire vacation by yourself, that's fine.
Go
You
for
are
it.
helping a small business. You can still do everything on your own. I have a client personally, and I love her dearly. We are planning her third Disney trip together, waiting on Disneyland to open their 2025 reservations. But she's like, I just like to use you as a just a bestie, like having somebody there to answer my questions, to make the changes for me, to do all these things. She books all of her dining, she books all of her experiences because she just gets a rush off of it. And I'm like, do
Mhm.
you want to be a travel agent? And she's like, no, I don't. She's like, I like planning my trip. I don't want to plan anybody else's. And I'm like, I'm fine with it. But see, you don't have to hand over the reins if you're travel planning to a travel agent. You can
Right.
have I have clients who are like, tell me when to be there and where and how to get there. And then I have clients who are like, I just want to have you in my corner for help if I need it. Um, so yeah, you're not handing over the reins of your trip. And the cost you pay, like say you book a Disney trip, the price you pay for Disney, the price for a travel agent's already figured into that. So if you book it on your own, you're actually wasting money. So
Hmm.
get your money's worth and use a travel agent to book your vacations.
Yep.
So we book all kind of sorry, my husband sent me a message about somebody at the gym. Somebody took a ring light to the gym and I'm like, okay. Wow.
Fancy.
Um, yeah. I'm like, yeah, no, not me. I have my ring light on right now, but I mean, we're recording a podcast and I've got to have somewhat good lighting. Um, but circle back. Some of the destinations we book, Whitney, start and I'll finish because there's a lot of them.
Right. So, I mean, I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. So we've got what, Palace Resorts,
Mhm.
Excellence. We do all the Marriott. Um, and then of course we're Disney, Universal,
Disney. Hmm.
FunJet, Apple Vacations, ALG. I know a lot of y'all don't know what those are, but basically it's just an extra source of places for
Lots
us
of
to look at all
Yeah.
inclusives, hotels, things like that.
Flight
Um,
packages with a hotel, that kind of stuff.
yeah. So we can do, let's see, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld,
Discovery Cove.
Vider, yeah, Discovery Cove. We have options to where, like, if you wanted to go to Washington, D.C. and do a bus tour, trolley tour, a car
Mhm.
tour,
Yeah.
um, wheelchair accessible tours. I mean, pretty
Yeah.
much anywhere in the US, they have options for those kind of things. We can
And
research
abroad.
them, review them. Yeah, and abroad, very abroad. So pretty much all over the world. I mean, we can
Yeah.
travel to, and I mean, one of our agents just booked a Disneyland Paris trip
Hmm.
last week, so she'll
Yeah.
have people going to France. So
Yeah.
exciting.
Exciting.
But
Yeah.
yeah, what did I miss?
Cruises. We
But
book with
there you
of
go.
course Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Carnival, Princess, Holland, who else? Norwegian,
Norwegian.
Virgin. I mean,
Mm,
you name it, we got it. We also I just registered with Couples Resorts. Um, who else? Playa Resorts or Resort
mm,
Collection. So those are a couple other all-inclusive options that we now have. But really and truly, if you come to us and you're like, hey, I want to go here, this is the price I found. How can you help me? We do everything we can to get that price, the best price for you. We are constantly price watching and making sure that flights didn't change and all that kind of
mm.
stuff. So we are,
Adding promotions,
yeah,
all the
yeah.
things.
Like I have a lot of Disney clients who have booked out to 2025 and they're like, that price is a lot. And I'm like, yeah, but Disney is notorious for putting promotions out. And when those promotions
Hmm.
drop, we don't contact you and be like, hey, do you want this? We go on ahead and add it and save you money. I
Yeah.
actually had a client that is traveling in November that saved over $500 on her trip because of a promotion. And she's like, I just woke up and saw your message and it made my day instantly better. And that's why we do this. That's why we love
Right.
it. Not only do we get to live vicariously through our clients and through our agents, we get to plan all these amazing vacations and then we see pictures and we're like, I helped make that happen. So,
Hmm. Yep.
how would people join us as an agent? You want me to take this or you want to take this?
Yeah, you're kind of more on that side of it. So go ahead with that one.
So I obviously am the extrovert of this friendship. I'm the talker here. I make Whitney talk more than she wants to. But if you are interested in working as a travel agent, in the show notes, I will have our application, our email. You can contact us. It comes to both of us. But if you're interested in working as a travel agent with us, we do have an application process. You are a contracted employee with us, but as our agent, you work with us, making decisions, finding new vendors, registering with new things. Our agent meetups that we're working on, we're asking our agents, what do you want? Where do you want to go? So you're going to be in a community of supportive, amazing people who want the best for you. Our agents do make a commission. So we do pay our agents on commissions from these vendors. We pay out as often as we can, honestly. Um,
Mm.
and really working with us is like you get this is it. This is the top right here. We own our company and we are as involved as involved can be.
Yeah.
Our goal for this is even as we grow, no matter how big we get, we want to have a personal connection with every single person. I'm sorry, my daughter tried to call me. Go back to the Zoom. Did I lose it? There. Sorry for the video, guys, if you watch this on the video. But I lost my whole train of thought. Where was I at? You lost my train of thought too. Okay.
You know I'm a
Um
squirrel.
spur brain. But working with us, you join our community, you join our family, and whether you like it or not, we're going to reach out and we're going to check on you. And
Mhm.
we just love that. We love to love on our agents like our family. Brothers and sisters is kind of how we view everything. So if you would love to join us, you will be doing an interview just like this video call. We're talking face to face. It is real. We are real. We understand life happens. We don't expect you to meet these crazy, outrageous minimums annually. We're like, you know what? Life happens. Most of our people have kids, have full-time jobs. We have full-time jobs also. We both work in healthcare and it is very stressful. So we understand life happens. But if you want a loving and supportive community, we would absolutely love to have you on our team. We actually have some interviews we're about to do today for new people joining our team, our family, and we're just so excited. I love gushing about our agency. It's just
Well,
like,
it's not hard. I mean, it's
not.
kind of easy. They make it easy. So
They make it so easy. I mean, we make it easy. Come on. We got to give ourselves some credit where credit's due.
we do. Yeah.
We make this, I mean, we make it fun. We like to have a good time. We will honestly sometimes get on our monthly meetings and just like drink Truly and talk crap. Not as much the crap talking, but we want to celebrate your victories. Is more like it. So I love to ask everybody, what do you have going on? What's something that you've done this week? Something that you've done in your business, in your personal life, whatever that you're proud of, and we want to celebrate with you. Sometimes we talk crap, but it's all in good fun. All right. Well, that's all I had on my list. Whitney, you got anything you want to add?
No, I think we've covered kind of everything that we wanted to cover on this one. So
yeah. Well, it's been fun. I love this. I love this so much. So
yeah, me too.
Yeah. If you don't follow us on social media, we are at Magic for Me Travel Co. on Instagram and TikTok. I'm very new to the TikTok world, so don't judge my TikToking. I am Magic by _Morgan on Instagram. Whitney is Witsfit Travel on Instagram. In the show notes, we will have our Instagrams tagged. We are working on a website, a brand new website, something that, again, very new to us. So our website will be up and rolling soon. And then we will also add our application to join our agency. And then we will also add our client, words are hard, vacation request form in the show notes also, just to, if you want to work with us, or if you just come across our podcast and you're like, I really like these girls, they are funny. We know we are funny. We think we are funny.
Hilarious.
If you like us and you want to work with us, the ways to work with us are in the show notes. So I don't have a quote for today because I am a mess, but it's fine. So stay magical, find your magic moments in every day, because that's what we believe as an agency, is that magic can be found in even the little moments. So y'all have a magical day, and we will see you guys later.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes. Bye.